Hi, it's me again, Britton. I am painting my nails again today. I've got beating heart, like beating like the plant beat. Yeah, it's this really pretty pink color that I thought I'd do this time, and I also thought, perfect opportunity since it is June. Also, I could talk about like mental health for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So yeah, so painting my nails and yapping practically. So you should go get your nail polish and paint your nails with me. We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time and a good yap session. Yes, we will. Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll get started with the nail painting and yapping. So I wanted to talk a little bit about mental health because it's super important, obviously, and a lot of times it can be like overlooked or not given the attention that it needs. And I know that there's people out there who will say that like mental health, it's all in your head, and like don't make such a big deal out of it. But if somebody says that to you, you need to do the exact opposite of that. You need to make a big deal out of it, because it's so pretty already. I love it. You need to make a big deal out of it, because there's no good reason to not make a deal out of it, because it is you. And you need to take care of your health, because why wouldn't you take care of yourself, of your health, physical and mental? But I know that it can be hard to talk about things that might be affecting your mental health, especially for men. And I'm not saying that women don't have a hard time with it, because they do. I'm 100% sure that, because everybody does at some point. But especially for men, it can be hard to talk and ask for help, because like everybody in the world is like telling you, oh well, if you're a man, you have to be masculine and you have to not show vulnerability, you have to be strong all the time. And simply put, that's just not true. You don't have to be strong all the time. In fact, I feel like it's stronger to be vulnerable, because it's hard to be vulnerable. Trust me, I know that it's hard to be vulnerable, and it's hard to be open and ask for help. But that's really what makes a person strong, is the ability to ask for help. So, God, did I don't think I did. Okay, you ask for help if you need it, because I know it's scary. Believe me, I know. I've been there. I'm kind of there right now. It's hard to ask for help, but because a lot of people, you feel like you need to be strong, or you need to be the one that's okay for everybody else, so that they can have somebody to talk to. But you need somebody to talk to too. You don't need to ignore your feelings for everybody else. That's just a stupid rule. That's a stupid way to live by. And I get where you come from with that, because I feel like that too. Like, a lot of my friends vent to me, And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I honestly, whenever they vent to me, I'm like, thank you for talking to me about this, because I know how hard it must have been to work up the courage to ask for help like that. So I'm really proud of them whenever they do. So it's not the weak thing to do or whatever to ask for help. I guarantee you, anytime anybody has asked me, like, can I talk to you, or like there's something going on, like I just need to vent, can you help me, that I have never seen anybody who said that to me. I've never seen them as weak or, you know, like this person should be ashamed. Like, never, ever. I've always been like, that must have been really hard to talk about. Thank you for talking about that, because I also know what it is like to keep it all in and to not talk about it and just let it destroy you from the inside. And so you need to, if you're having a rough time with your mental health, talk to somebody. Don't be like, I'm fine, or it's okay, it'll pass, it'll go away on its own. It won't. You need to talk to somebody. And like, I don't care who you talk to, a friend, a parent, a hotline. I just talk to somebody. Like, you can like talk to me even. Like, I don't want anybody to go through anything alone, especially if it's something that is like hard. Like, for example, like if somebody passes away or something, like, I don't want you to have to go through that alone, because nobody should have to go through that alone. That's a horrible experience, and it sucks, but it happens, and you need to have somebody that you can talk to, just to talk to. I mean, there's really nothing wrong. In fact, there's everything right with going to ask for help. There's nothing wrong and everything right. Like, and if somebody tells you that you need to not talk about your feelings and you need to like man up or woman up or whatever and just like not show emotions, screw them. If they say things like that to you, then they don't deserve your time, because I guarantee you, every single person who's watching this, you are beautiful, you are loved, and you are cared about. And somebody who says that your emotions don't matter or your feelings are like invalid or whatever, get rid of them. They don't care about you the way that you deserve to be cared about. And I mean, honestly, it sucks that people are even like that in the first place, where like we're at a point in masculinity and even femininity, the feminine version of masculinity, whatever that word is, that it sucks that we're at a spot in time where it's normal to hide everything in and to just suppress it all. It sucks that that's where we're at in like society, but unfortunately those are the cards we've been dealt. So might as well just like screw the casino, screw whoever gave you the cards, and make your own cards with the help of somebody. That there's no reason to. There's no reason, there's no reason to not have like, there's no reason to feel like you don't have the right to talk about something, because I don't care what it is. It could be something as small like an apple fell on your head. Like if you're at the park and an apple falls on your head and it just like brought your whole day down. I don't care what I do care that I do care. I don't care how big or small it is. It's not invalid. It's not invalid. There we go. It's valid, and you have every right to talk about it. And honestly, I feel like people need to realize that it's okay to talk and to be vulnerable. And believe me, I'm not saying this as like, do what I'm doing because it's working, because it's not. I'm in the exact same boat as probably a lot of you. I struggle to open up and to be vulnerable, and like, it sucks, but it's just what's going on. It's like I find I have a hard time talking about how I'm feeling and like what's bothering me, because like, I mean, it's easy to tell somebody that they should go and like open up to people. It's a lot harder to take that advice for yourself. And I know that, and I know I should take that advice, and I'm working on it. But it takes time. Nobody's gonna get it right away. So and honestly, sometimes, I know I just spent like the last 10, 15 minutes, whatever, talking about like how you should go talk to people and whatever. And that is true. But at the same time, it's also, sometimes it can be better to just go somewhere by yourself, a park, in your room, in the shower, whatever, and just think and just let yourself feel and cry if you need to, and just let yourself process what's happening. So that way, if you like don't understand it, you can understand it better. Or if you do understand it, you can try to work through some of the things that you're feeling. Because while other people can help you, and a lot of times they will, sometimes people just become too much, and you just need to like let go and just not talk to people for a little bit. Because that's what I find myself doing a lot, is I just like late at night, I'll lay down and I'll just think about how I felt today, what things happened, or like what things that have happened like recently in my life and how I feel about them, and just let myself think and feel. And sometimes I start crying, and that's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with crying. And I feel like everybody needs to hear that from time to time, but men especially, because everybody's like telling us like, don't show your emotions. Like, if you cry, oh, you're weak. That's not true. It is okay to cry. It is okay to be vulnerable. You just have to let yourself be vulnerable. And you can't let everybody else in the world tell you that it's not a good thing to take care of your mental health, because that's the most important thing. You need to take care of your mental health, because it's one of the most important parts of living, is having a good mental health. You need to be able to process your emotions in a healthy way. And I know that if you're thinking and like just letting yourself feel, that there are some not so good thoughts that can pop up, and you need to not act on those. 100 million billion quadrillion infinity%. You need to not act on those. Please, I beg of you, talk to somebody, call a friend, call a parent, a hotline. Me, I really don't care. I do care. Again, I care a lot. I don't just talk to somebody. Anybody. It could be a stranger on the side of the road, just like, can I talk to you? And sometimes it can be easier to vent to a person who doesn't know you, because if they don't know you, if they don't know you and they let you vent to them, what are the odds that you'll see them again? And then they'll never be able to use it against you, because they don't know you, you don't know them. So sometimes it can be easier to talk to somebody you don't know. But at the same time, it's also really good to have friends that you trust, that you can talk to about anything and everything, because they will be the ones that help you the most. And I wanted to try to take this all in one shot, because, but I realized I forgot the overview. So, yeah, and it's 100% okay to feel and let yourself feel and be vulnerable in whatever. Hold on. Don't worry, I already had my coffee today. I have that taken care of. Anyways, I also want to talk about fitting in, and how not fitting in and whatever, because a lot of my younger childhood, when I was in elementary school and in intermediate and middle school, I never really fit in. That was just something I was never really good at. I was always the weird kid, the annoying kid that nobody wanted to hang out with. And I want to say that if it's okay to not fit in, because you don't need to conform to society, or let society tell you how you need to be or whatever, because be who you want to be. That's what you have. You have you. You don't have to be anybody unless you want to be them. Nobody can tell you who you get to be or who you don't get to be. You are not your last name. You're not your school. You're not your friends. You're not your state, your city, your zip code, whatever. You are you. You're not your parents. You're not grandparents, whatever. Your bloodline, yeah, I'm not going to say it's not important, but that doesn't define you. You define you. You can be whatever you want. So don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you're not cut out for this. Oh, this wouldn't suit you. Oh, you're not whatever enough to do this. Do it anyways. Prove them wrong. Let them saying no be motivation to prove them wrong. So there's nothing wrong with being weird or not fitting in because, oh, do this to be normal, do that to be normal. No. There's no such thing as normal. There's a popular status quo that a lot of people decided they want to follow because they want to be likable and whatever. Don't let yourself feel like you need to be a part of that status quo. You can be whoever you want to be, and the right people for you, the people that are going to stick by you, the people that are going to be your true friends, whatever, they're the people that are going to want to be and hang out with you because you are you and not the status quo. Like I said, I've always been the odd one out, the one that really nobody wants to hang out with. So when there were people that came into my life, my friends that I have now, that hang out with me because I don't follow the status quo, best friends I've ever had. They are genuinely the best people I have ever met. I wouldn't trade them for $1 billion with a B. Not even $1 trillion with a T. Don't you don't have to be anything that you don't want to be. You can choose your own path, you know, get the shovel and make your own roadway, like go around all the traffic, whatever. You can be anything. And I know that sounds like super Zootopia, like I might as well just go apply at Disney, you know, be a Zootopia character. But they were right. I mean, like, there's people are going to like you more for being you than for being what everybody else is doing. Because if you do what everybody else is doing and people say they like you, they don't, I'm not going to say they don't like you, because they do like you, but they don't like the part of you that's really you. They like the part of you that is doing what everybody else is doing, and they're not going to stick around, because eventually doing what everybody else is doing is going to get tiring and you're not going to be able to keep up anymore, and then they're going to just move on. But it's the people that hang out with you because you're you that are going to stick around forever, because those are the people that are like, they like you for you. And unless you, like, I don't know, go under like radical changes, like whatever, I mean, even then they'd probably still like you for you, because if they liked you for you, they like who you're gonna be most of the time. Just don't let people tell you what you get to be because of like a certain status quo or normal thing to do. Doesn't exist. No such thing as normal. Be who you want to be and be it proudly, because that's really what matters, is being able to be who you want to be and like not being ashamed of who you want to be, because not being ashamed of who you want to be is one of the biggest things that make people, like, if they're not afraid to show what they want and they're not afraid to show that they want to get it, then they're gonna do whatever they can to get it. And if they are scared to get it and like they're scared to show that they want it, well, then they're never gonna get it, because they're scared, like, well, what if people see me wanting to get this? And then, so it's better to not be ashamed, or like, it's better to be confident in your whatever you want to do than to be scared of everybody judging you, because let them judge. Honestly, I know it's scary to let people judge you, but let them judge. What is their bad thoughts of you going to change about how you live your life? If you like a certain shirt, but everybody says it's weird, wear it anyways. Nobody cares what they want. It only matters what you like and what you want. So you need to be able to, like, be you and be you confidently. And so, yeah. My biggest things of this video, if you're gonna take away anything, do your nails with me right now. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. That's not a big takeaway. My biggest takeaways from this video, that if you don't take anything, take this. Okay. If you don't take anything, take this away. Talk to somebody if you need to. Okay? It's okay to feel vulnerable and like just to let yourself feel whatever. It's okay. And don't let anybody tell you who you can or can't be. You need to be you and be you big. Like, if anybody's in your way, just push them out the way. Doesn't matter. If they get hurt, they shouldn't have been in your way, honestly. So, what do we think of the nails? I think they look cute. I like them. I really like them. I think they look amazing. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. This one actually isn't glittery, which I thought was a nice little change. This one's not glittery, it's just pink, bright pink, and I like it. I think it's cute, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that if you needed to hear anything of what I said, I hope it helped. And if you didn't need to hear anything that I just said and I just yapped for 30 minutes for no reason, thanks anyways. I think my nails are just about dry and they look cute, so I am going to see y'all in the next video. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing and all the fun things, and bye!